I love the look of what's in our kitchen. Nice, healthy, a lot of fun stuff. But it's going to help us shed the winter weight. Laura Jackson is joining us. She is the one of the head chicks from Fit Chicks. Great to have you back in the show.
It's great to be here.
So, and this is something I think we're all dealing with. We got through the winter. We made it through. And we're kind of just, you know, if you could shed just a little bit prior to getting into the shorts, the tank tops, and the bathing suits this summer.
Well, the thing I find so funny is, you know, you start to take off the sweaters and then you realize where that little bit of extra has started to show up. So this is kind of our top 5 tips to shed the winter weight and just get healthier in general.
Okay.
So,
where do you want to start?
Well, we're going to start on this side. So we have all this lovely, fresh, bright produce, and we always say buy things without labels. People are talking a lot more about reading labels, how to healthily read labels, which is great. However, the best foods you want is foods without labels. So your whole grains, you've got your healthy fats, eggs are awesome protein, of course, your vegetables, fruits and vegetables, making smoothies. I got a nice ripe banana there. But always things without labels are your first choice.
Okay.
Secondly, this is the best kept weight loss secret out there. Do not drink your calories. Those iced coffees have about 250 calories in a small one. And if you're thinking you're drinking 2 of those a day, 3 of those a day, that's like more than a meal. I
think that's the one thing that people don't realize, especially when you're counting calories. We're not even counting the ones that have the alcohol content in them as well, because you sit on the patio and you have a cooler, you have beer.
Danger zone.
It really is really different, but these look really quite tempting what you have here.
Yeah, so this is just a really cool way to spice up your water. So, and also getting an extra serving of fruit and vegetables. This is just raspberry and blackberry water, cucumber and mint. So really trying to focus on like herbal teas, waters, things without calories. You want to volumize your food. So eat your calories, not drink your calories. That's the best secret. Third is working out smarter. So I just have a timer here on my phone, great little phone app. At our Fit Chicks Bootcamp, we focus on high intensity interval training, which is the best way to train because it's the afterburn. So you're working out harder, you're working out smarter, and then you keep burning more calories afterwards. So just really changing the way you focus. A lot of people still work out long term and, you know, 60 minutes and...
But a lot of the time is wasted.
A lot of time is wasted.
If you're getting in those really long workouts, the chances are like you've done your set and then you sit and you chat and then you do another set. This will keep you on track.
It'll keep you on track. And also, you want to get uncomfortable. That's the thing with working out. You want to push yourself to that uncomfortable phase. That's how your body changes. You know, we get into these zones where you're just doing the same thing over and over again. You're not building muscle. You're not strengthening your heart. You're not losing weight. You'll hit that plateau. So high intensity interval training is the way to go. Next, we have my tip number 4 is just get moving on a daily basis. So we have our little Fit Chicks pedometer, and this is a great way to measure your steps. So you want to be doing about a minimum of 10,000 steps a day. So this is something you'll wear on your hip, and basically it counts how many steps you've done. Apparently I've just done 14. But yeah, so this is an amazing way. We also have a challenge coming up starting May 7th along with our boot camp classes.
Okay, so that challenge is going to start pretty quick. So how do people get involved in that challenge?
Basically, you just go online to fitchicks.ca and you can sign up. You get a pedometer included. You walk 10,000 steps a day for 28 days, and then you get entered to win a prize, which is a $100 Fit Chicks gift card towards our clothing line or any programs or things like that.
The clothing line is new. I know we saw that the last time you guys were here. A lot of fun. So this is something that you can get involved with. Do you find that meeting the 10,000 can be challenging, or people might not actually realize if they're walking to work, if they're doing stairs, if they're doing the extras, that they'll meet that requirement? And
that's just it. It's really having a measurable. And if you are, once you're aware of how much you're walking, if you're working in an office job, it kind of gives you that extra motivation to hit the stairs or just take a little extra walk. Because you can hit 10,000 quite easily, but you can also only do about 2,000 quite easily. So it's just having a measurable to keep you going.
Okay. And then
my last tip is just to be consistent. So we all have our bad days, we have our good days, but just don't give up. Keep every day, keep trying to do the best you can with eating your whole foods, not drinking your calories, getting your high intensity intervals, moving, and just don't be too hard on yourself.
And if it's a bad day, it's okay. Next day, I think people fall off the track, fall off the wagon, and then they're like, it's done. So it's okay. Next day, you just pick it up and take off where you started.
That's how you live La Vida Fit Chick every day.
Living La Vida Fit Chick, I like it. Always a pleasure to see you.